Welcome back to Swiss Watch Expo. Today we are taking a look at my top 3 picks for watches with white rubber straps. Stick around. Welcome back, watch lovers, to Swiss Watch Expo. This is Angel again, and if you've been following us for any amount of time, you know that I love to pick my favorite 3 watches in a particular category. And so today we are taking a look at my 3 top picks for watches with a white rubber strap. The season is perfect for it, and it gives such a white and vibrant vibe to any watch that you decide to put on for the day. So today we are taking a look at 3 watches from 3 different brands: the Omega Ploprof, the Patek Philippe 5067 Aquanaut, and the Cartier Santos 100. So a nice wide range of styles and watches today. So let's get started with the big 55 millimeter Omega Seamaster here. So today we are taking a look at the Omega Seamaster Ploprof, which is a professional diving watch. So the first thing that you notice about a watch like this is that the crown is actually on the opposite side, probably one of the most secure crowns that you'll find on a watch. With watches like this that have a cover over the crown, you actually have to go ahead and start to deploy that crown in order to release it. And maybe you could catch that on camera and see how beautiful that kind of extends from the case. And of course, it is still a push down crown. So it's perfect for diving deep. This is the 1200M, which represents that you can go over 4,000 feet down into the ocean. So you want a watch that's nice and secure because you want to make sure that you're on time with that helium tank. Speaking of helium, this watch actually does have a helium release valve, but it is an automatic type functioning on it. So initially you may think that this has something to do with that, but this is actually what you would use to start to function this bi-directional bezel here. And without pushing that, this bezel will not rotate. So again, very nice and secure. I love the girth of this watch. It's a really substantial piece, great for someone who maybe wears a Panerai or larger Breitling and you want something a little different. This also has the verbiage here on the strap, on the rubber strap, on the bottom and on the top, of course. The Ploprof was originally launched in 1970, and then they came back out with it in the 2000s. And this is a beautiful example of that. I love the touch of orange, and the bezel actually has a sapphire crystal over the bezel as well. So I mean, this is one of the most protected and user-friendly watches that is out there on the market, but with a significant amount of detail to catch a really great conversation when you're out and about. So beautiful watch here. That's probably my top watch out of all 3. But that's before I start to take a look at this gorgeous Aquanaut here. So of course you will have that signature pattern on the dial that mirrors this beautiful strap. It's a great option coming in at 32 millimeters. And I'm sorry, 35 millimeters, a little over 35 millimeters. And then of course you'll have that signature bezel that Patek Philippe does on a watch like this. I think it's important to note that the diamonds are in fact Patek factory diamonds, and they only use colorless and near colorless diamonds. And of course, each diamond is internally flawless. So a gorgeous piece. I love the way that the dial has almost like a pearlescent color to it, and the contrast of that with the black Arabic numerals. It's a stunning piece. It's a quartz model, so very user-friendly, very easy to wear for every day, very comfortable. They have these little ridges inside of the strap here that lets moisture and everything escape. And then, of course, that is also what you use to adjust the strap on this one. Double deployment strap, and just a beautiful classic timepiece. The Aquanaut is a very difficult watch to find in most circles, and this 5067 in the white is a very rare piece to find. So I would recommend reaching out to us. We could even schedule a FaceTime to take a look at it. I'm not sure how much longer we'll have something like this, especially with spring and summer on the way. So beautiful piece. I love that watch. And then last, but of course, certainly not least, because this is a Santos. And Santos, of course, everyone knows, fill in the blank here, it's rumored to be the first wristwatch ever. So I love this option here, the Santos 100. The Santos 100 was released in 2004. This watch is going to be a 32 millimeter. And the reason I love this is not only because it has that white rubber strap, but it has a white rubber bezel. How rare is that to find on a watch? So if you're bumping this watch and wearing it, it's not going to show really any nicks or dings or anything on the bezel because it's rubber. And then, of course, any of the metal that you see here, it's mostly a satin finish. You'll have a beveled edge that has a little shine to it, but nothing that's going to make it very delicate, I should say. The white rubber strap is just a beautiful touch. And then instead of the blue spinel cabochon, they actually put the rubber there on the crown as well. I love this watch. I love the fact that it has those illuminated superluminova hands versus the blued steel. I think that's a very unique detail on this watch. And the raised Roman numerals are a nice touch as well. And then, of course, you'll have your signature screw motif that everyone knows Cartier for. I love the timepiece. It's very easy to wear, automatic movement, and just a great addition to any collection. Very rare find again. So we only have the best of the best here at SwissWatchExpo. So my 3 picks for watches with white rubber straps. Let us know down in the comments if it's something that you like as well that we didn't cover today. Again, this is Angel here at SwissWatchExpo, and we'll see you next time.